Horrible. Very good. Kind of sucks. Hungry. Scary. It's insane.
Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about my 5-day fast that I did during this week. And I just want to start by clarifying the difference between fasting and starvation, which I think is an important topic. So fasting is when you willingly abstain from food even though you have access to it, while starvation is not having access to food. So I just want to say that I'm really privileged to be able to do a fast. And I just want to add a disclaimer as well that I'm not a medical professional, and the contents of this video should be used for informational purposes only, and not as medical advice. Okay, so with all that out of the way, let's talk about why I wanted to do a 5-day fast. If you know me, you know that I've done a couple of prolonged fasts before. I did one 2 years ago that was around 48 hours, and one last year that was 72 hours. And the reasoning for doing a 5-day fast is pretty much the same. One part of it is that I want to have a sort of a physical reset of my body. I have a lot of gut issues normally, and I really like the feeling in my stomach when I fast. That's one sort of reason. And there are also things like autophagy, which is sort of like a cleanup process in the body that gets activated when you're fasting. And there could be a lot of health benefits from that as well. It's also a mental challenge. I think the hardest part about fasting is actually mental, and overcoming that challenge is really a confidence boost. And then I also had a lot of curiosity, because when I did my fast last year, that was 3 days. I never felt good. I felt bad all the time. And then I sort of researched a bit, and a lot of people were saying that the hunger feelings go away on day 4 and 5, and that's when you feel the best. So I was like, okay, I only did a 3-day fast. Let's do a 5-day fast now and see if I will also experience the same things. I also sort of want to challenge the norm of our current way of eating. We're eating 6 times a day. We're told that that's what we're supposed to do, and I don't really believe that, and that's definitely not how we evolved as human beings. We did not evolve eating all the time and having access to food all the time. So I sort of want to move towards living more ancestrally, and fasting is definitely a part of that, I think. So when you're going on a 5-day fast, you need to do some preparation, I think, or you don't need to, but I think there are some things that will benefit you, and I did a couple of those things here. So I went low carb for 3 weeks to sort of prime my body to be able to use fat for fuel rather than carbohydrates and sugar. I think 3 weeks was not enough. I will probably do more for my next fast. As I said, I also have done a 48 and 72 hour fast before. So I didn't just jump straight into a 5-day fast. I think you really need to go slow there and try shorter fasts first. I've also been practicing intermittent fasting for like 4 or 5 years now, almost every day. I barely eat breakfast. Very rarely do I eat breakfast. And so I fast somewhere around 16 to 18 hours every day. So this was not a pure water fast. You can do that, of course, but I consumed a couple of things. Plain water, of course, also mineral water, and unsweetened electrolyte powder, so that I could replenish the electrolytes that you lose when you're fasting, and also when you're taking caffeine and coffee, which I also consumed. Almost every day of this fast, I did a couple of updates talking about how I felt and so on. So we're going to watch that now, and I will come back to you with some takeaways after we're done watching.
Alright, so it's now 8:30 on Monday. I've been fasting for around 36 hours, and I did record some updates yesterday, Sunday, but kind of realized that the mic wasn't turned on, so there's no audio for that, which kind of sucks. But so the start of yesterday, I started feeling hungry pretty immediately after waking up, around like 8 a.m., which is sort of unusual for me since I usually fast around 16 to 18 hours every day. That's my intermittent fasting protocol. So I was expecting the first day to go kind of smooth, which it really didn't. Maybe it was mental because I knew I was going to fast for 5 days, so maybe I just started to feel hungry. But yeah, yesterday was kind of a struggle. It was Sunday, I didn't really do much. I went on 2 walks for maybe a total of 2 hours, which is a good way to kill time when you're fasting. Otherwise, I was just watching TV, chilling out with my son. The day went kind of slow and I was hungry throughout the day. I got sort of a spurt of energy towards the evening, maybe between like 9 and 11 p.m. I did drink some electrolytes and I'm basically only drinking mineral water, San Pellegrino, maybe a liter of mineral water a day and electrolytes. Since I'm also taking caffeine, I don't want to deplete my electrolytes too much. Now it's Monday morning. I woke up at like 5:20 a.m. today. I went to bed around 11. Couldn't really fall asleep immediately, but maybe around 11:30, and then I woke up at 3:20 a.m. So I got around 4 hours of continuous sleep and then went in and out of sleep for the remaining 2 hours before I decided to just start my day. And I've been really tired in the morning here. I drank a cup of coffee and I've taken 1 caffeine pill as well, so around 300 milligrams of caffeine in my system, and I've taken some electrolytes as well and some mineral water. So now I'm feeling okay. It's light outside, the weather better than yesterday. It's not raining constantly, at least. So there will be a couple of walks today as well, and it's a normal work day, so I'll be doing that as well. So I think this day will go faster than yesterday since I have a lot more to do, and hopefully I can stay energized throughout the day. We'll see about that. But yeah, I will see you tonight when I do my summary of this day, of this gray Monday here in Sweden. It is 8:30 p.m. on Monday. The fast has been going on for 48 hours. And I'm starting to get really tired of it. This day has been awful. There's been a lot of hunger. I've been tired since I slept really bad, both sleep deprived and nutrient deprived, and it has not been a pleasant experience, but I'm still powering through. My goal is to at least now beat my last fast, which was 72 hours. So that will be tomorrow night. So I might break the fast tomorrow night. We'll see. But I'm not really confident in myself right now. And the biggest struggle is to sleep. It's hard to sleep when you're fasting, at least for most people, I think. Yeah, that's the Monday in the books. I'll see you all tomorrow, Tuesday morning. Okay, good morning. It's 6:30 on Tuesday, and sleep has been pretty much the same as last night. Went to bed around 10:30, woke up at 2, and then went in and out of sleep until 5, where I decided to start today. So I'm really tired. The hunger is better than yesterday, I would say, but that's the morning. It's usually fine in the morning, and I do take some caffeine in the morning, which can help suppress the hunger. But hopefully the ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, hopefully it will be suppressed today, as this is the 3rd day of the fast. But from my fasting experience last year, the 3rd day wasn't really any easier than the 2nd day, so we'll see about that. But I think I will power through until tonight at least, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm going into the office for work now, which is a bit scary, leaving the home with no food after not having eaten for 60, 70 hours now. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I didn't get any workout done yesterday. It was not possible. I couldn't drag myself to the gym to get any workout done. I won't probably work out today either because I'm in the office and I don't really have time to work out. So we'll see tomorrow. I'm working from home tomorrow, and if I'm still fasting, I might go for a short workout Wednesday. So yeah, that's it for this morning. I'll see you all in tonight's update. It's 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, and we have officially made it 72 hours of fasting, which is my previous record from last year. Today has been a mixture of feelings and experiences. The morning and sort of the day went fine. I was at the office for a couple of hours, got some work done there. I walked to and from the office, which is 2 hours of walking. The afternoon from like 3 and 4 and onwards were horrible. The most severe hunger feelings I've had so far, and really tired from all the sleep deprivation. Now around like 8 I've started feeling better again. The hunger has sort of calmed down a bit. So yeah, I did contemplate breaking the fast tonight, but I will not. I will power through this evening and night and see what happens, see if I can get some sleep. Hopefully I can get some sleep, but I'm not really tired. I'm feeling wired. I'm tired but not sleepy at the same time. It's really weird, but the hunger has actually calmed down a lot last couple of hours here, which is really cool to see. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning. Day 4 of fasting has officially started. It's almost 9 o'clock here on Wednesday, and the night has been sort of the same. I went to bed a bit earlier, around 9:15, and fell asleep maybe 9:30. Slept until 2 a.m. And then I was awake for a while, and then in and out of sleep until around 5. As usual. So yeah, sleep wasn't great, but I'm feeling okay today. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. We'll see how I feel tonight, if I feel like breaking the fast, because now I am beyond my last fast. I've gone 12 more hours than I did last time, so I'm happy with that. Today we're doing laundry and we have some errands with our son. But otherwise it's raining, so it's not going to be a lot of walking today. I was thinking of going to the gym. I'm dressed like I'm going to the gym, but was feeling a bit too lightheaded this morning to go. Because I really want to get a workout in a fasted state. I haven't tried that before. Not a deep fasted state at least. Okay, so it's Thursday morning, 7:20 here. And I didn't really get the time to make an update yesterday evening. We got a little trouble with our son. He got sick in the evening. We had to stay awake for a while to make sure he didn't vomit in his sleep or something like that. So I went to bed at 2 a.m. Yesterday and woke up at around 6 a.m. again. But yeah, yesterday was amazing. Didn't feel any hunger at all, basically. There were maybe some hunger spurts in the morning, but after that, total silence, and the energy levels were really good throughout the day. I went to the gym in the morning, had a pretty normal workout while being fasted for 80 hours, which is pretty incredible. The human body is amazing. Went for 2 hours of walks yesterday as well, and did a lot of good work. My brain was firing on all cylinders. I'm in really deep ketosis. I tested my ketone urine levels yesterday, and they were really high. I had a similar test, I think the first or second day of the fast, and didn't really show any results at all. But yesterday the testing stick was really red, which indicates a lot of ketones. So yeah, I really felt the effects of that. Being not hungry and having good energy. So yeah, today is the last day of the fast. I'm gonna break the fast in about 10 hours or so. I don't want to eat too late this evening because I think there will be probably somewhat of an upset stomach at first. I think you're supposed to like drink bone broth as a fast breaking meal, but I don't really have bone broth and I don't want to do it. But I'm gonna try to not eat too much. So yeah, I'm going to the office today. I'm feeling a lot better than when I went to the office this Tuesday. I think I'm gonna make it the whole day. I didn't really, I only made it half a day last time because I was feeling lightheaded and hungry and so on. I think today will be a good day. And I'll see you all tonight when I probably break my fast. Alright, so we are officially done with the fast. It's Thursday afternoon. It's 6 o'clock and it's 2.5 hours until exactly 5 days, but I'm gonna break my fast a bit earlier just for comfort because I don't want to eat too late or too close to bed. So this day has been pretty good or very good. I haven't been hungry the slightest. All hunger signals are completely gone. I'm not even hungry now. I barely want to eat, which is kind of weird. But energy levels have been really high. I've been revved up. My brain has been firing on all cylinders again. Been really productive at work. Been walking 2 hours as well. But I'm feeling mentally ready to break the fast now, even though I could definitely have done this at least one more day without a problem. But that will be for next year when we'll do a 7-day fast. So yeah, I'm gonna cook some food. I'm gonna focus on nutrients, so it's gonna be meat heavy, meat focused at least. I'm gonna eat some beef and some probiotic foods to build up my gut microbiome again, some sauerkraut and some kefir, and some burger patties with a bit of cheese as well. That's gonna be the meal. I'm gonna try to not eat too much. because I know that wrecked me last time around. So I'm just gonna try to eat in moderation, good food, nutrient-dense food with probiotics as well. That's gonna be it for the updates, for the daily updates, and I think I'll be summarizing this fast in a couple of days when I have the time to gather my thoughts.
So now that you watch my sort of immediate impressions during the fast, I'm gonna summarize that and talk about some other key takeaways that I have now a couple of days later here. So yeah, day 2 and 3 were really horrible. The hunger was really bad, especially in day 2 and the first half of day 3. And my energy levels were really low, sleep was really bad, and there was just not a lot of positive things going on in day 2 and 3. It was just willpower that got me through it. But then day 4 and 5 were absolutely amazing. There was such a large shift between day 3 and day 4. I couldn't really believe it. I know people say that day 4 and 5, it gets a lot better, and I didn't really believe it until I now experienced it, which was really cool. So there was sort of a euphoric feeling during those days. I slept as bad as I did the other days. I had so much more energy, and I was never hungry, basically never hungry for 48 hours there. It was really cool to see. And yeah, I think I mentioned this in my video last year as well. Electrolytes and black coffee really help energize and suppress hunger. I don't know if I would be able to do a 5-day strict water fast. That would be really hard, I think. And yeah, the human body is amazing. I went 5 days. I went 120 hours almost without any food. And I managed just fine. I mean, it was hard, of course, but it also was wonderful in many ways. And I think I like the confidence that you get. I mean, you get a lot of confidence in your body when you know that, okay, if I don't have food for 5 days, I will be just fine. That's really cool. And yeah, deep ketosis that I was in day 4 and 5 is really a superpower if you want to get things done. I mean, the brain works so much better in ketosis in my experience. It's really cool. I think this was my first real experience with deep ketosis. I mean, I've been low carb before, but I've also been high protein then, so I don't think I really get into a deep ketosis state during that time. So that was really cool to see, and I want everyone to experience that at some point. And I think some of you might be interested in weight loss. I couldn't care less about my weight. I'm really happy with my body, with my body composition. But I lost around a little bit more than 3 kilos during my 5-day fast, which I don't know what the takeaways are from that. I don't really care, but I thought it just might be interesting to show. And yeah, that's my basic takeaways. I thought I would also mention some tips and tricks if you do want to go on a fast. These are not advice, these are just things that I learned during my fast. And if you do want to go on a prolonged fast, I would recommend you consult with a professional first. So staying occupied is extremely important. If you're just sitting around in your sofa doing nothing, a 5-day fast will be really tough. I went on a lot of walks. I tried to stay busy doing things at home, playing with my son, and also working, of course. That's really important. I think staying occupied is probably the most important thing of a fast. And then taking electrolytes, as I have alluded to earlier, really, really helps boost the energy, I think. And it's also important to not lose too much electrolytes, because that could be really dangerous. And going keto for at least a month before the fast, so your body is really ready to burn fat for fuel. Otherwise, there will be an adaptation period. I did low carb for 3 weeks, but I don't think I was in ketosis much. So I'm definitely going to do that for my next fast. And also, as I alluded to earlier, easing into it with intermittent fasting protocols and shorter prolonged fast before you jump straight into a 5-day fast, definitely. And also having a clear why you're doing it, because there will be mental struggles, I can promise you that. And if you don't know why you're doing it, then you're probably going to quit. I mentioned in the beginning of this video why I did this, and every time I struggled, I just came back to, yeah, I really want to do this. I really want to experience day 4 and 5. That was my biggest sort of why, was my curiosity about day 4 and 5, and it was totally worth it. And also knowing that hunger is temporary. Hunger is a signal from the body. That signal will go away. It will diminish over time. It will come back. It will leave. It's temporary, and you will get over it. So yeah, I do these kinds of fast now 3 years straight, once a year, a prolonged fast. So my next fast is probably going to be 7 days. I could have easily done 7 days, I think, because I wasn't really hungry on day 5. So I could probably have done 7 days. So that's going to be my next fast. And also trying it without caffeine to see how that feels. It's going to be a challenge as well. So yeah, that's everything for this video here. I hope you enjoyed watching me fast for 5 days. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you got some interesting information and things to think about. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
We have officially made it to 96 days. 96 days.